So this is how you get really good at selling any product. And these principles I'm about to talk about are what people use in sports, what people use in business, and any type of performance-based skill set, right? So the first thing you're going to do to get really good at sales is memorization. You need to know all the material and every detail about the product you're selling. That's the first thing. If you don't memorize your product, you can't sell it, right? You can have super good rapport, you can be charming, you can work all day, but if you don't know the words to say and you don't know your products, that's number one. So first, make sure you have great memorization and you don't practice that until you get it right, till you deliver the pitch once. You practice until you can't get it wrong. That's the goal. Secondly, right, we're going to look back at ourselves. We're going to give ourselves a mirror. The way people get better in the NFL, they get better in business, is they have something they use as a mirror for their performance. In the NFL, you watch film, right? You see, how did I run this route? How did I go after this tackle? What angle are they going to come at? How do they run this play, right? In business, you look at data, you look at analysis, you look at market trends, how they reacted to what you did, and how sales were affected by strategies you used. But in sales, especially door-to-door sales, this is how we're going to figure out how we can get better. Number one is we're going to use voice memos on the door. So what we're going to do is we're going to record each conversation, and you have a voice memo app built in on your phone that you can use. So whenever I go to the door, I click start recording, right? But because when I'm delivering a pitch and I think I sound really good, I have it memorized, I'm using the right words, I could be fooling myself, right? And I could be unaware that I'm actually doing it the absolute wrong way. But because I record myself and I listen back, I can go, oh, I didn't pause. Oh, actually, I think I'm selling good and I'm like giving these word tracks, but oh, I don't sound likable, right? Or I didn't say this thing, or dang, I'm using ums and fillers and I'm not downtoning, I'm uptoning, right? It gives you awareness. The second thing you're gonna do to have a reflection of performance is you're gonna use mirror work, right? So whenever I'm trying to work on my body language and I'm working on my tonality and how my hands move, I'm gonna give my pitch in the mirror and I'm gonna watch what my movements look like. Because as soon as you start watching yourself and how you move, you'll be like, nope, that kind of looks awkward. Nope, that's kind of too big. Nope, that facial expression looks weird. Oh, I'm smiling like this when I'm giving conversation. That looks creepy because I'm forcing a smile. And you're going to be able to critique yourself. So use voice memos and mirror work as a way to see how you look. And that's going to help update your sales experience a whole lot. And the third thing is maximization and optimization. During the day when you're selling, you're not focused on necessarily the process of thinking of what am I doing wrong, how am I getting better? You're thinking of how do I apply the skills I just learned to get better to what I'm already doing, right? So that means we're getting in as many reps as possible. We're trying to maximize what we already know how to do. And then when we have our voice memos, we have the objections that stumped us during the day, and we have our pins. We go home in the evening, and that's when we optimize. We listen to the voice memos, we look at the pins, we look up the objections, and we say, how can I optimize how many doors I knock? How can I change how I'm delivering my pitch and how I sound? How can I get over this objection? And then you maximize again tomorrow. So those are the three things that will make you really good at selling if you focus on them.